Our presentation on As You Like It by Michael Conley.
Justin Sherwin.
And Bryce Welch.
We're going to start with the summary. This is Justin Sherwin. Orlando, the youngest son of Sir Royland de Boys, is mistreated by his older brother Oliver. Out of bitterness and spite, he challenges the court wrestler Charles to a fight. Oliver asks Charles to hurt Orlando. Duke Frederick, who recently banished his older brother, Duke Sr., allows Rosalind, Duke's senior daughter, to stay with his daughter Celia. The two girls watch the fight, and to everyone's surprise, Orlando wins, also winning over Rosalind's heart. Orlando is alerted about the Duke's anger towards him, and decides to seek refuge in the Forest of Arden. At the same time, the Duke banishes Rosalind. She seeks refuge in the Forest of Arden with Celia. Celia and Rosalind both disguise themselves as shepherdesses Elena and a young man, Ganymede, respectively. Ganymede and Elena run across Orlando, and Ganymede offers to cure Orlando of his love. To do this, Orlando will woo Ganymede as if she is Rosalind. In turn, Orlando visits Ganymede each day to receive his cure.
This is Bryce Welch, and when Duke Frederick hears about Orlando's disappearance, he sends Oliver into the woods to find him. Orlando ends up saving Oliver's life. Oliver runs into Ganymede and Elena into the forest, and he and Elena quickly fall in love. Ganymede sets up a wedding in which Celia, Elena, will marry Oliver. Rosalind, Ganymede, will also marry Orlando. Phoebe will marry Sylvis, and Touchstone the Clown will marry Audrey. Orlando and Oliver's other brother then announces to them that Duke Frederick has left the court to become a hermit, and thus everyone ends up happy.
This is Michael Conley. Some of the famous quotes is, I can suck melancholy out of a song as a weasel sucks eggs.
Jacques Act 2.
God be we. You. Let's meet as little as we can. Orlando, I do desire we may be better strangers. Act 3, Scene 2. And so from hour to hour we ripe and ripe. And then hour to hour we rot and rot. And thereby hangs a tale.
Dude.
Jaquise, Act 2, Scene 7.
This is Justin Sherwood. Next our vocabulary. The first word is profit. At Shakespeare's meaning was proficiency. However, we now say it as meaning financial gain. The next word is avoid. Shakespeare meant to get rid of. However, the current meaning is get away. The next word is envious. Shakespeare's meaning was malicious, but the current meaning is discontent or resentful longing. And the last word is stubborn. At the time, Shakespeare meant ruthless and fierce. However, now we use it as determination to not change one's attitude or position on something.
This is Bryce, and Shakespeare had a lot of inspirations. Shakespeare had one inspiration for his play, As You Like It. He used Thomas Lodge's Rosalind, Euphis Golden Legacy, a novel published in 1590. It was a romance very similar to As You Like It, in which the youngest brother is forced into exile by his older brothers, much like what happens to Orlando. Lodge uses an introductory line, if you like it, so, which may be the inspiration for the title of Shakespeare's play. He used the same names as did Lodge for some of his characters, such as Rosalind, Celia, Phoebe, Corin, and Sylvius. But he also added some of his own names, such as Touchstone, Jacques, and Audrey.
This is Justin Sherwin. Next is the originality that Shakespeare uses. Despite pulling heavily from Thomas Lodge's Rosalind, Youth's Golden Legacy, Shakespeare made many additions and changes to As You Like It. For example, Shakespeare focuses heavily on the scenes in the Forest of Arden and cuts many of the scenes from the introductory part of the play. He also cut off a long quarrel between Orlando and Oliver, instead making it a short exchange between the two. In addition, unlike Lodge, Shakespeare focused mainly on Rosalind and Orlando's romance, and mentioned very little about Oliver and Celia's romance. The last and biggest change that makes this play original to Shakespeare is the use of language in the play. Shakespeare used a very unique style of writing that is very present in this day. In addition, Shakespeare also notes in the epilogue that it is rare for women to do the epilogue. However, in this play, he uses Rosalind to do the epilogue.
1, 2, 3. And now for the video.
I'm Justin Sherwin, and I'll be playing Duke Frederick, Charles, and Celia.
I'm Michael Conley, and I'll be playing LeBeau and Orlando.
Hi, my name is Bryce, and I'll be playing the part of Rosalind.
Come on, since the youth will not be entreated, his own peril on his forwardness.
Is yonder the man?
Even he, madam.
How now, daughter and cousin, are you crept hither to see the wrestling?
Aye, my liege, so please give us lead.
You will take little delight in it, I can tell you. There is such odds in the man. In pity of the challenger's youth, I would fain dissuade him, but he will not be entreated. Speak to him, ladies, see if you can move him. Do so, I'll not be by.
Monsieur, the challenger, the princess calls for you. I attend them with all respect and duty.
Young man, have you challenged Charles the wrestler?
No, fair princess. He is the general challenger. I come, but in, as others do, to try him with the strength of my youth.
Young gentlemen, your spirits are too bold for your years. You have seen cruel proof of this man's strength. If you saw yourself with your eyes or knew yourself with your judgment, the fear of your adventure would counsel you to a more equal enterprise. We pray you, for your own sake, to embrace your own safety and give over this attempt.
Do, young sir. Your reputation shall not therefore be misspread. We will make it our suit to the Duke that the wrestling might not go forward.
I beseech you, punish me, not with your hard thoughts, wherein I confess me much guilty to deny so fair and excellent ladies anything, but let your fair eyes and gentle wishes go with me to my trial, wherein I be foiled. There is but one shame that was never gracious. If killed, but one dead that is willing to lament me, the world no injury, for in it I have nothing. Only in the world I fill up a place, which may be better supplied when I have made it empty.
On God, the little strength that I have, I would it were with you.
And mine, to eke out hers.
Fare you well. Pray heaven I be deceived in you.
Your heart's desire be with you. Come, where is this young gallant that is so desirous to lie with his mother's earth?
Ready, sir, but his will hath in it a more modest working.
No, I warrant your grace, you shall not entreat him to a second, that has so mightily persuaded him from a first.
You mean to mock me after? You should not have mocked me before, but come, your ways.
Now Hercules be thy speed, young man. Alright, Celia. Oh God! Oh Jesus Christ! Get me in there! Come on!
No more.
Yes, I beseech your grace. I am not yet well breathed.
How dost thou, Charles?
He cannot speak, my lord.
Bear him away. What is thy name, young man?
Orlando, my liege, the youngest son of Sir Rowland de Boys.
I would thou hadst been some else man. The world esteemed thy father honorable, but I did find him still mine enemy. Thou shouldest have better pleased me with this deed, hadst thou descended from another house. But fare thee well. Thou art a gallant youth. I would thou hadst told me of another father.
Yeah. Hey, Celia.
Were I my father, cuz, would I do this?
I am more proud to be Sir Rowland's son, his youngest son, and would not change that calling to be adopted here to Frederick.
My father loved Sir Rowland as his soul, and all the world was of my father's mind. Had I before known this young man and his son, I should have given him tears and entreaties, ere he should thus have ventured.
Gentle cousin, let us go thank him and encourage him. My father's rough and envious disposition sticks me at heart. Sir, you have well deserved. If you do, keep your promises in love. But justly, if you have succeeded all promise, your mistress shall be happy.
Give me a second. Gentlemen, wear this. Wear this for me. Out of the suits of the fortune, they could give more, but that her hand lacks meaning. Shall we go, cuz?
Hey, farewell, fair gentlemen.
Can I not say, I thank you, my better parts, They are all thrown down, and that which stands up here is but a Quinton, a mere lifeless block.
He calls us back. My pride fell with the fortunes. I'll ask him what he would. Did you call, sir? Sir, you have wrestled well and overthrown more than your enemies.
Will you go, cuz?
Have with you. Farewell. Yeah, let's get out of here.
So sweet.
What passion hangs these weights upon my tongue? I cannot speak to her, yet she urged conference. Oh, poor Orlando, thou art overthrown. Or Charles, or something weaker, masters thee.
Cool.
This is Michael Conley explaining our works cited page. All right, first, we have the Mallard Amanda Shakespeare sources for As You Like It. Shakespeare Online, 18 December 2000. Access December 2nd, 2022. Our second site is Moet. Barbara and Paul Werstein reading Shakespeare's language as you like it. The Folgers Shakespeare, edited by Folgers Shakespeare Library Editions. Folgers Shakespeare at Library. Access December 2022. The third one is Shakespeare William, As You Like It, edited by David Bevington and Josh Papp. Bantam Books, February 1998. Thank you, and have a great day.
That's the end of our presentation.
Love and kisses.